Abington High School, and welcome to the doctor's visit with the senior class officers. My name is Fraser Toomey, I'm the class president, and I'm joined by my fellow class officers Amanda Wynn, Madison Cafaro, and Allison McLeod. Today we will be interviewing Dr. Sullivan. We'll be interviewing her about the NEASC visit. So, Dr. Sullivan, for those of us that do not know, what is the NEASC visit?
Thank you for asking, Fraser. The NEASC visit is association, New England Association of Schools and Colleges, who visit schools and colleges around New England. They accredit schools every 10 years. It's basically an accountability piece of making sure that our standards are high, that our students are doing well, that our climate, our culture, our curriculum, instruction, our assessments are the best that we could do for our students. This time it's a little bit of a different visit than it has been in the past. This time we're going to have a collaborative conference. So on November 1st, 4 educators from around New England are going to come and visit our school. They're going to visit for the entire day, Thursday, November 1st. They'll be in classrooms. They'll be interviewing students. They'll be interviewing teachers, parents, administrators, department heads, and directors. And they're going to take all the information they get from that day, plus all the information that we've already provided them. We've uploaded documents such as the school improvement plan, the student handbook, the faculty manual, our athletic handbook. They want to know what we have for sports, what we have for clubs, and they're going to write a report when they leave us on Thursday, and they'll work all day Friday and share that report with us. And that report is intended to drive our high school for the next 10 years, so drive our improvement plans. What kinds of things do we want to work on to improve?
So in the past, what kind of improvements have resulted from NEASC visit?
Well, we're probably looking at the best improvement from our NEASC visit, the studio and our brand new high school and all of the great resources and facilities that came with it. But certainly, 10 years ago, our NEASC visit, much of the talk around the visit was what kind of resources we didn't have for our students, whether it be a larger nurse's office or, as you know, we got new windows and new doors around safety issues and alarm systems, cameras, and those are the kinds of things that come with resources, probably the most obvious things. But we also got improvements in curriculum areas and programmatic improvements, even the drive to a new computer science department, that comes from that sort of reflection process and having the educators come to your school and talk to you about what kinds of things, where would you like to see your school go.
So what is our vision for the future or the goal?
Well, I think what we're going to see from here is after they give a report on Friday, then we'll bring that report to students, we'll bring it to the faculty, we'll bring it to the community and at the school committee to talk about how can we incorporate the vision for our future into our school improvement plan in the next 2 years. And then obviously it's a 10-year process, but they're going to come back in a bigger group, probably 12 or 14 educators will come back in September of 2020. In September of 2020, 12 or 14 educators will come for 3 days, and they'll really do more of an intense look at where we are in terms of, you set these goals in 2018, you said this is where you wanted to go, how far have you come, and what else do you need to get there? And they'll do the same thing, but on a much broader, more intense level. They'll interview students then. It won't be the same students because you'll be gone, but parents and administrators and teachers to see, were there any obstacles that got in our way? Do we still want to go the same direction? And again, to support those sort of curricular improvements, programmatic improvements. I don't see that we're going to be looking at any sort of need for facilities improvements.
And what's your advice for students during the visit?
My advice would be business as usual. I think that we should welcome the visitors that come. They're educators. They've all been in schools. They know what to expect. They may have lunch with you. And they'll come in your classrooms. They'll observe very briefly. They're really looking to get the feel of the building because they're not going to be here that long. And if they have questions for you, answer their questions. If you want to share something, some thought you might have, feel free to share with them and just be welcoming. Business as usual.
I want to talk about, again, with the vision of the future. We also have the vision of the graduate. What exactly is the vision of the graduate?
Good question, because that's part of the new process. And I think this is probably a good moment for me to thank Ms. McHugh, who has really been driving the whole NEASC accreditation process for us. She's been our co-chair with Ms. Luco, directing the steering committee. Ms. Sweeney, who was very involved, and in fact, the three of them helped write the application for the blue ribbon, so it tied very nicely into our NEASC visit. So our vision is meant to be collaborative, and I think that works with the collaborative conference. The idea will be the vision needs to be developed by the community. So the vision will be the community of students. What is your vision? What is the vision of the teachers, the administrators, the school committee, the parents in the community? I think I see that as, what do we want our graduates to have? What are their skills? What will they be able to do upon graduation? Some of the things that I think personally I would like to see incorporated into our vision of the graduate is maybe, an increase in personalized learning, more opportunities for students to have personalized programming. It's typical in high schools that it's pretty much a one-size-fits-all model. Everybody takes the same math and the same, with a few exceptions, and we're a small school. It's hard for us to have diverse opportunities because it's very costly when we have so small numbers. But certainly our enrollment is growing, and we hope that maybe those are. But I don't know if that's just Teresa Sullivan's ideas or other people have other ideas of what the vision of the graduate should look like. But it's exciting for us. Vision, it might be that we want to do something with science labs. That we want to change our schedule to suit those needs. I know that there's much discussion about incorporating social emotional learning, not just in Massachusetts, but around the nation. But lots of schools are bringing in therapy dogs. What are we doing to address our anxiety issues in our students? So those are the issues I think that we're going to see on the table for how are we supporting our students, and what is our vision of what an Abington High School graduate will look like.
Sounds exciting.
That's exciting.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sullivan.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me.
And we hope to see you again on the doctor's visit with the senior class officers. Thank you, and have a good day.